The boy they all underestimated until a shocking incident happened. Most people think they know who the weak ones are. But in Rising Grace Secondary School, everyone learned a lesson they would never forget. Because the quiet boy they bullied every day was not who they thought he was. This is the unbelievable story of a boy named Tunde. And how, on one terrifying day, the whole school discovered the truth. Every morning, Tunde walked into school with the same calm face. He wore normal clothes. He talked to no one. He never fought back. So the bullies chose him. "Hey, look at the scarecrow," they laughed, pushing his books to the floor. But Tunde never reacted. He just quietly picked them up, smiled faintly, and walked away. To the entire school, he was the soft one. The easy target. The punching bag. But nobody noticed something strange. He always knew when someone was about to trip him. He always caught falling objects with lightning speed. And every time trouble was near, his eyes changed, just for a second. But nobody paid attention. Not yet. It happened on a Thursday morning. The sky was dark, the wind was cold, and for some reason, Tunde kept looking around like he sensed something. During assembly, the principal spoke. But Tunde's eyes were scanning the school gate. Then, bang! A loud sound echoed through the school. Teachers froze. Students screamed. For masked armed robbers stormed in, holding guns and shouting. "Everybody down." Chaos broke out instantly. The bullies who always tormented Tunde, they ran faster than anybody else. But Tunde didn't run. He didn't scream. He just stood still, looking at the robbers, with the calmest expression anyone had ever seen. One of the robbers grabbed the girl roughly. Students cried. Teachers begged. But Tunde stepped forward, whispering, "Let her go." Everyone turned to him like he was crazy. The robber pointed the gun at Tunde. "Move one more step, boy." Tunde didn't move. He simply tilted his head, as if calculating. As if he had seen this exact situation before. "Who is this boy?" one teacher whispered. Even the robbers were confused. One robber fired a warning shot into the air. But before the bullet even finished echoing, Tunde grabbed the metal chair beside him, swung it, and hit the robber's wrist so fast that nobody understood what happened. The gun dropped. The entire school gasped. What? A student screamed. Tunde caught the falling gun with one hand, emptied the bullets on the ground, and tossed the weapon aside like it was nothing. The other robbers rushed at him. Tunde moved like wind. One punch to the stomach. One kick to the knee. A spinning move nobody had ever seen. 3 grown armed men lay on the school floor, crying in pain, begging to stop. Almost 600 students watched in total shock. The teachers could not believe their eyes. Tunde, the quiet one, the boy they pushed around every day, had just defeated armed robbers with his bare hands. Police arrived minutes later. Reporters rushed to the scene. Chief Adewale, the school security officer, looked at Tunde strangely. "Tunde, where did you learn to fight like that?" Tunde simply replied, "I watch a lot of TV." But his smile said more. His silence said more. His eyes said more. Even the police noticed. "Boy, this kind of skill," one officer whispered. "This is not ordinary." The bullies stood far away, terrified. Suddenly their weak boy was someone else entirely. Someone powerful. Someone mysterious. Tunde walked past them slowly, stopped, and said, "Be careful how you treat people. You never know who they really are." They couldn't say a word. After the chaos, students followed Tunde around school. Everyone wanted to know his secret. Are you a superhero? Are you a ninja? Are you military? Were you trained since birth? Tunde just kept smiling, answering, "No. I'm just stunned." But later that day, as he sat alone under a tree, a black SUV parked quietly outside the school. A tall man in black stepped out. He approached Tunde and whispered, "You weren't supposed to reveal your skills today, but you saved lives. The agency is impressed." Tunde nodded. "I didn't want to fight, but I couldn't let innocent people suffer." The man placed a badge in his hand. "You'll be called when we need you." Students watching from a distance couldn't hear what was said, but they saw the badge. They saw Tunde enter the SUV. They saw him leave. And suddenly, the quiet boy they bullied became the biggest legend the school had ever known. And that is how Rising Grace Secondary School discovered that sometimes, the strongest person in the room is the one who never brags, the one who never fights, the one you least expect. Because everyone has a story. Everyone has a mystery. And Tunde's has only just begun.